Right, about a year ago, I think it was, I'll put a link in the description below. I dropped one of those cheap Chinese fish traps into the canal here, just to see if they'd actually work, and it did. It worked really well. And since then, I've considered the idea that these old crayfish traps might work like a lobster pot, also for catching fish. I know fish do get caught in them when people set them on the coast for lobsters and crabs, and I know fish get caught in them when they set them for crayfish in fresh water. So I haven't used this now for probably since about 2016, so 5-6 years ago. So what I'm going to do is place this in the canal overnight and see if it'll work just like the Chinese one I had before. Say it's only 18 inches long. You won't get many fish in it anyway, but I'll load it with bread. That's what I used last time, and we'll see what happens. Right, I've just loaded that up with bread, exactly the same as I did my Chinese one, and I'm going to throw it in the water and leave it overnight, see if there's anything in it in the morning, just as a little experiment. Yep. Right, drop that in now, secured it to a little tree, and I'll come back in the morning and see what there is to see. It almost rhymed that. Bloody boat coming now anyway, so time to pack up, as it were. Right, it's the morning after the night before, and it's not long after dawn. It's about 5:15 in the morning, and I thought I'll just nip down now and pull out this little crayfish trap I put in the water last night, just to see if there's anything in it. As I say, I loaded it with bread last night in a similar way to I loaded a previous Chinese umbrella trap, which worked very, very well. And I'm going to see if a crayfish, a lobster trap type device will catch midges, will catch fish just as effectively. So we'll go and have a look at that now and see what there is to see. Watch me foot in here, it's a bit steep bank straight into the water. Well, I know it's working because I can feel a fish inside it jumping about. Yep, you can see that there. It's of course a small roach by the look of it. Let's have a look. Now, one of the good things about these devices is, if it still works, because I've not used this for a long time, is yep, yeah, there's a bit of a zip on it. Now, this hasn't worked as effectively as the previous trap, but I'll put that there in front of the, it's a nice little roach there, so it does work, but I think one of the issues with it is it's a lot harder for the fish to force itself into this one than in the umbrella trap. But we'll just let this little guy go. Good thing about these little traps is they have this little clip on each side, so you just squash it flat, put the clip over, and it packs up quite nice. This string now. Right, so it does work, clearly not as effectively as the other trap I've used, but still it proves it works. You only need to catch one, and these things are quite cheap to buy. I mean, I probably paid about £2 for this, including postage from China or something years ago, but even today they're still only £6 or £7, so not too bad at all. And this is rot proof, this sort of stuff, so to get out in the home, just hang it up to dry outside. Be nice and warm today, won't take long, and then back into storage for the next time. But yeah, so that little experiment proved okay. The experiment worked, obviously not as effective as other types of traps, but job done.